It's broken. The dragon got away.
What's going on, guys? It's Patrick, aka Loach from Clan Warroad. Today I'm going to be bringing you a couple of low-level queen walks in War. Now granted, Hellfyre's queen here is level 20, but it's still not the level 30 you see in a lot of videos or level 40 you see from the big boys way up top. Just wanted to show that you can do this. I wouldn't recommend a whole lot lower than this level right here. The reason being is the DPS. She just doesn't do enough damage. She's going to get stuck on buildings and just slow your whole attack down. Even if you do have a successful walk, you're probably going to run out of time if you try doing it with like a level 10 or 12 or even 15 level queen. But you still can do it with lower level queens. You just got to realize that you're not going to get as much out of the walk as you want. So shorten up the walk. Give her less objectives, you know. I always try to use her with an air attack. I want to get an air defense. I want to get the clan castle, and I want to get the queen. You know, if you have a low level queen and you want to do a walk, just shorten it up. Just say, hey, I want to get one air defense. Hey, I want to get the queen. But anyway, so here Hellfyre comes, and he's doing the old school trick of this right here. And he dropped those golems just a little bit early. There still was a chance of her going south. She does tend to act stupid, so you want to make sure 100% sure that you know which direction she is going. But what I was saying about the old school attack for her right here is she just meets up with the golems and the king and the wizards right there. And now you've got all of these heroes on those golems, and the queen is full health right behind, backing them up. So it's almost like, you know, just dropping her with the kill squad, but you have a couple extra healers there with her, and you have a whole side of trash and defensive buildings taken care of. So you set a funnel, you're eliminating defense, pelting your kill squad from the top right here, and you've got those healers, man. It just makes it so much easier. You're sacrificing a lot of hogs for a go-ho attack to bring those healers, but you're making up for it with a successful walk, and like I said, those healers just regenerating everything. Those golems, they're not even going to pop. They are going to sit there and absorb all of that damage. The queen's going to pick up the last buildings there. King's down here working on the last remaining structures on the bottom there. We'll just speed it up here. So there it was. The one thing I would say is with this one, just make sure you know which way she's going to go. That wasn't the greatest funnel for a queen walk, but it was effective, and I thought it would work for this attack because where she came in, she could have came from the bottom, or excuse me, she could have went to the bottom, or she could have went to the top, and you could bring in your kill squad just whichever direction she goes. So that one is just kind of a on the fly thing because he didn't really set a funnel there, so I'm not sure. I think he was just hoping for the best. Here I'm going to show one of mine. I got a level 18 queen, and the goal here with her was to get an air defense and get the clan castle. And she's going to do that. So I start the funnel with minions. I love minions for a funnel, especially on those unprotected buildings. It's cheap. It doesn't take a whole lot of time. And look at that, nice hard funnel. There is no question which way this queen is going to go here. She's going to step up and take out that cannon just as she starts to get low health. This is the other problem doing low level. They get down really, really quick. But you got the rage right there to bring her back up. I'm going to use that in a second. No, I held on to it. Okay, there it goes. All right, the expo locked onto her, so we definitely needed that rage there. And now she's going to come up here, and she's going to get everything at once. She's going to get the king. The clan castle is going to draw. I have 2 poisons waiting for everything. This poison is key to, you know, reduce the damage from the king. Also going to take care of those balloons. And quick get that wizard tower before everything comes out here. There's a witch in there, but she's stuck in the poison. Pop the ability. Didn't want to risk it. You do not want your king to die in this. Even if you got to use your abilities and rages, you got to keep her up. Otherwise, everything's going to fall apart. Then you missed up here. I said another funnel. I got the king coming down from the top. So I probably used minions or wizards on the left side there, bombed in at the center, and now here the queen, I was hoping she'd come all the way up to the top and join the kill squad, but she decides she wants to kill that wall instead. King comes down, rage her up, rage early, get all 10 seconds of that rage, take out the queen, and now all the objectives are taken care of. There are 3 air defenses remaining, but I have a total of 3 hounds and a whole bunch of balloons with haste that are going to just roll over this base. So that's what I was talking about, the objective with the queen. What is the purpose of your queen walk? And for this one, it was very specific. 1 air defense, clan castle. I did not want to use the queen to get her. I figured I'd use the king. I'd have the opening up top. He came down and he swiped her, no problem. And you see this attack is just wrapping up. Queen's still full health with all of those healers on her. Pups are cleaning up. We'll fast forward. And I am going to jump to another war here to show you another attack by Hellfyre, who's really been using that queen walk effectively. So bear with me 1 second here as we get to another blowout victory over M5s. I was worried about these guys for some reason. Alright, I believe it was number 11. And this one was really pretty. I liked this one a lot. So he's coming in with the queen up top, and he's going to get her to go to the left right away. Again, so right about here, as soon as that second archer tower locks on, you're going to want to start putting some wizards or minions out here to clean up this trash. You really, really, really want to set that funnel, because if she starts watering on you, like I said, this thing goes south quickly. But it works out. She goes left for him, and he's going to be stuck on these storages for quite a while. But you can see he's got another go-ho coming, and he's going to time it so that the queen backs up the go-ho kill squad entry part of that attack. So here we go. Golem comes in on the archer tower, gets that queen's aggro. Our friendly queen is still stuck on storages. He did bring a wizard to back it up. That's good. You got to speed it up. She's going to get stuck up there for days. And then, of course, she goes on a wall. Excellent. King comes in to take down that enemy queen. We jump into the core. We have one of the expos distracted, a second one here shortly. And, man, we are just taking down heavy defenses up there. The queen has finally got back in the fight. She's going to get stuck on that hound for a little bit. But we're moving on. We got the hogs coming in from the bottom. And I think he only brought 18. So once again, you got to be really smart with that hog deployment here, because you don't have many of them. You use up all that troop capacity with those healers. But the queen, full health. This is what we're watching her. She's the hero of these battles, right? So she's just doing work, taking out the enemy king. Going to get stuck on the clan castle. Going to move down to the town hall here shortly. We still got about 5 hogs, no more heals, but just a couple remaining defenses, and that's going to be it. So there you go. The low-level queen walks can work. Like I said, these weren't the best examples of funneling, except mine. That was pretty good, I have to admit. But just to let you know that these can work, and if you don't get greedy, something I have a problem with at my Town Hall 10 account with the queen walks is I try to get too much. But if you just set reasonable objectives, and if you put her on a path that you know she can get those objectives, you're probably going to be successful with the queen walk. And I tell you what, once you get into these attacks and you got all these healers sitting back there, whether they're on the golems or they jump to a king or maybe even they roll to some witches or some hogs, it's really going to help you out in these attacks. Anyway, that's all I got. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Hey, we have a bonus attack from Dr. D. Just as I was wrapping up that last video, he decided to share a Super Queen raid just to show off the queen walk to our clanmates a little more, and I figured I'd highlight it in the video. If it's worth one person seeing, it might be worth everyone in the clan seeing. So this is different than the queen walk in war because he brought 8 healers, and the reason being is just if they ever come under heat, he's still got 4 or 5 healers after 2 or 3 of them die to keep that queen going, because you know, in raid you don't want to lose this and miss out in the dark. But anyway, so there she goes. He definitely wanted her to step up, which she doesn't. But he's just got a ton of minions, and he's trying his best to funnel her, and she is just not cooperating. She is going around the outside. So you remember earlier I said, hey, that funnel is the most important thing. Take your time. Bring some tanks so you can back up those tanks with wizards to take out trash buildings so you can funnel as good as you can. Here a poison goes on the dragon. That's going to reduce the damage he's going to put on the queen significantly. He's not even touching her. and we're just coming in, and you know he's getting close to that dark. There you go, jump right in there, and now it's a foregone conclusion. So here's the thing with 8 healers. The reason I said he used them as backup in case a couple of healers go down is because, you know, they made that change where healers stop stacking come about 5 or 6. I don't know the exact percentages. I heard one of the popular YouTubers say that the 5th healer only adds 50% of the heal rate that they normally would, and I think it just gets significantly lower and lower come healer 6, 7, and 8. 4 seems to be ideal. 3 is also acceptable. Just know that you're not going to want to go up against max defenses with only 3 healers. So yeah, the 8 healers here are just for, what's the word I'm looking for? Just to ensure that he doesn't run out of them. Here you go. He got the dark right there. So what did he bring? What were the keys? He brought the jump, the poisons, a ton of minions, trying his best to funnel. He used the wall breakers to break into some walls. And you really only get 30 seconds to look at these attacks, so it's kind of hard to make her go the direction you want, so it's kind of on the fly. But this is good practice for war. You're gonna see how she tends to behave, which way she's gonna go, all of those good things. I don't do it in raid because she annoys me way too much. But anyway, that's all I got. Hope you enjoyed the video. Later.